Lady, I'm so excited that you are coming to the brunch on the 9th of May. And yeah, thank you so much for hosting us. This is really nice.
Thank you so much, Mommy.
I'm so proud of you and
Thank
the
you.
things that you have done. I've been watching and I've been following diligently. So I thought I should come and share with you what's been on my heart on this brunch. I feel very strongly that in what we're calling women empowerment, we are leaving the young girls and young women behind.
True.
And so I started paying attention to these intergenerational gaps. And with the coming of social media, with technology advancing, I feared that the young generation is being nurtured by technology, and we get so busy that sometimes we don't know what's happening to our young people. Just tell me how you feel about coming to the brunch.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'm so excited. When I saw the flyer, I was super excited. I was like, I can't wait to attend. Before I even came on as speaker, I was so excited when I saw the flyer. I said, this I cannot afford to miss.
Oh, wow.
And the reason why I felt that way is we see a lot of conferences that go on. There are business conferences, there are different conferences, but I have not seen an intergenerational conference. And for me,
oh wow,
for me, I said, okay, I think this is going to be an opportunity for me to just go and interact, learn. I've had a lot of instances where I meet maybe Pastor Gladys, for example. I met Pastor Gladys once. And
I need to speak to her about this. In
I
fact,
think
I've had an invitation, but I haven't touched
so this is a person that I see on social media, the person that I'm so interested in what she shares, what she talks about. But at the time when I met her, I didn't even have the courage to approach her. And I just said, hi. And that was it. When I went back home, I was so disappointed. I'm like, I wish I spoke. I wish I had a moment to just have a conversation. So there are a lot of women that we look up to. And this is also another funny thing. I first met you at one of these events, and my heart was like, that's my brain. I said, I have to go and say hi. But then you were so busy, I went home very disappointed.
I'm sorry.
Like, I even told Maggie, I think.
I'm so sorry.
I mentioned, I said, I saw her, but I couldn't say hi, ABCD. So it's not just me. There are so many women that we look up to. There's so many women that we look forward to having a conversation like this to learn. There's so much that we can learn from the older women. There's so much knowledge that they have to share, but we don't have such an opportunity. So for me, I felt this conference is my to-go place. Even before I became that speaker,
That
I
is
said,
so touching.
I just have to.
That's so touching.
I started sharing the invitation, but the invitation had my name, so I was sharing. I was like, just got the number that is there. And I have a lot of my friends, a lot of people that my age group that are so very willing and are going to come.
Oh, that is so touching.
That should just tell you that the younger ones are so willing to learn, and there are never opportunities.
I know.
And maybe even the older people that are within our reach, they also don't have the time to give us that knowledge. So there's this gap. There's this gap that I strongly feel if left unchecked, we're going to sit back and say, oh, I wish we did better.
That's what's moving me.
So for me, I'm so excited, and I know that whatever it is that I'm going to share at the conference, I'll be speaking to someone younger. Because there are a lot of youths, a lot of women that are also trying to just find themselves, discover themselves. How do you go about this? How do I do this differently? Sometimes a mistake might look so grave with me, and I might feel bad about it, but I'm at a point where I look at the mistakes that I've made, and I say, oh, there's another person looking at what I have done, the mistakes I have made, and what led me to those mistakes. How am I handling those mistakes? So if there's somebody younger who is looking at Mwizu, they know what to avoid. Okay?
Oh, that's so deep.
They know what
that's
to
so deep, my
avoid.
girl.
They know what to avoid. And if there are some that are already in a situation that I was in, they know that, okay, it is possible for me to get around this. It is possible for me to overcome. Yeah, so I'm super excited.
Oh.
Super excited.
That is really, really, I mean, I call those moments my sharing of scars and ashes. And that's what is moving me. And hence, in the foundation, I have created what is called Be Woman by Nature, which is, can we heal, the identity of women and then bring strength from my own life experiences. Like I always say when I share my story, I battled with self-confidence issues from the time I was young. Hey, but every single opportunity to learn. And so to the young generation, you'd be surprised that we also admire you. I mean, you're looking up to us and I'm like, I wasn't like that at her stage. I didn't have her kind of courage. And so as a result of that, I think there are gaps that, are there. And I'm glad that you've said there's a risk for us, to make the gap even wider. So, yeah, tell me.
Yeah. And sometimes I might see you looking this strong. Okay.
Oh my God.
And for somebody now that people, especially the younger ones, depend so much on social media, technology and everything, they will see a person who is supposedly doing fine, who looks like they have everything going on right for them, but they don't know the scars. They don't know what that person is fighting with. I've had moments where I feel so broken, I feel so bad about something, but when it's time to show up, I'll have to show up. I have to put up a smile, I have to what. And for a younger person who's saying, they will look at Mwizu and say, I think everything is perfect with Mwizu. Everything is just fine. But at a conference like this, it's an opportunity for me to hold your hand, say, this is something that I deal with as well. This is something that I deal with every day. And this is how I get around this situation.
I mean, as you say that, what's coming to me is, I get asked, people ask me, you seem all together all the time. You seem so confident all the time.
Somebody who says, you're always happy. Like, Mom's not hungry. It's always happy. Like, she's always...
It's from the place, do you know where I draw my fuel from? From the brokenness. I don't hide it. So every day I face it, and when I face it, I do not allow it to identify and to define me. And then it has also been very intentional that every day that I live, I'm not living for me and me only. I'm a gift to humanity. I'm a gift to my family. I'm a gift to society. And if I'm a gift, what kind of a gift am I? So for that reason, I'm looking forward that, at the branch, we're going to have, the 4 generations Mwizu are going to be represented. Remember, our guest of honor is Madam Inongo, and she's been there from in the days of independence. She was a wife, and I know that even in death, she loves her late dear husband, Honorable Arthur Winner, and she not only went into the women's movement, she went into politics. What is your perception? What do you think about the movement of, women? Just not in Zambia, but across. What do you think we have done right, and what are the things we need to be correcting?
There's so much that I feel we can do as women. There are certain spaces where society has just tagged, this is not for women. This is not supposed to be done by women. I know these are things that we used to say. They used to happen a long time ago, but they are still happening. They're still happening. I'll give an example of politics. At a time where someone is going to say, I want to try politics, or maybe I want to go into these political offices, there's always going to be somebody, a lot of people, not just somebody. There's always going to be people that are going to say, no. Politics, women, no, you can't do this. No, politics, a wife, an ABCD, it will just destroy you, it will do ABCD. So there's a lot that is also discouraging. But I strongly feel like if you look at women that have been there, like Madam Inonge herself. She's been there.
Yes.
She has experienced it firsthand. It's different from some of these people that will just give advice based on what they have read or give advice based on what they have seen on social media. But here's somebody who's going to tell you, so, okay, this is how I did it. These are some of the challenges that I faced. This is how I handled what came my way. So for me, I feel we can do so much as women, but the problem that I find with us women is we don't believe in ourselves.
And so
we don't believe in ourselves, and then there isn't much that is being done to prepare the younger ones for these leadership positions, for the spaces, different things. There isn't much that is being done. And trust me, when you talk to, you just stop a woman and say, do you know anything about women empowerment? The first thing that they will tell you is Tivuna Capital. Your business. That's the only empowerment.
I've been speaking, ahead of the bunch. My girl, I've been asking both old, young in the market. They say, business.
Yes, so because that's how it has always been.
Okay, we need to get
and for a society like ours, we just know empowerment is somebody should give me money for me to start a business. But what we don't understand is empowerment can just be guidance.
Yes.
Empowerment can be mentorship.
Yes.
Empowerment can be me assuring somebody younger or me assuring another woman, say, it is possible. You can do it.
Yes.
Yes. And this is how you can do it. This is how you can go about it. So we have so much to do as women.
There's a lot of work.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that we can just get aggressive.
You'll be surprised that when I asked Madam Inonge, I said, do you think we're ready to have, you've said something really profound there. I get the sense that because we don't believe in ourselves, in most cases we don't believe in each other. And society has played a major role to that, and as a result, this branch is, like I said, about be a woman by nature, which is going to help to heal the identity of women, the confidence, the esteem, and how all that is the fuel that we have for everything that we do. She said something. She said, it's the women that are not ready to have a female president.
I think it's true. It's true to some
extent. I said, Mom, do you think we're ready to have a female president? She says, no, very blatantly. And at their age, they're very honest. She'll just say it as it is.
I think I agree with her. We're not ready. We have not seen a group of women that are united. We have not seen a group of women that believe that other women can actually do it. There's a common saying where people say we are our own enemy. Like women, they pull each other down. Women are always jealous of themselves. And to some extent, it's true. And there are also quite a number of things that society depends on. Women cannot do this. And the reason why they say women cannot do certain things is because they know that the enemy of a woman is a woman.
Hey, sugar, that's scary.
Yeah.
The enemy of a woman is a woman.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I have seen.
Time to change the narrative.
I have seen, and trust me, if I'm going to stand and say, I want to take up this position, the first person that's going to say you're not able to do it is my fellow woman. So, as women, we don't believe in ourselves. We see ourselves as the weaker part, and we run by that, which is not supposed to be the case. So let's have conversations around, empowering women. Let's have conversations around handing a hand to the next person and say, please, let me push you, let me pull you.
Yes.
And it's possible that we can do that.
Oh, thank you, Margot. So that is the reason that, the branch is themed Bridge to Blossom. And we can't afford to miss this opportunity. I know, my girl, everybody's excited to come and hear from you. And so we're going to be dealing with especially the mother-to-daughter wounds, which I feel very strongly have affected us. It's the branch on the 9th of May. Please come and listen to my girl. I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Mama.
So proud of you. So proud of you.